Welcome to my channel. Spread the solutions from God through His Word, His Spirit, and His power. God bless you. I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe.
Psalm 144. Blessed be the Lord my strength, who teacheth my hands to war and my fingers to fight, my goodness and my fortress, my high tower and my deliverer, my shield and he in whom I trust, who subdueth my people under me. Lord, what is man that thou takest notice of him? Or the son of man that thou makest account of him? Man is like vanity, his days are as a shadow that passeth away. Bow thy heavens, O Lord, and come down, touch the mountains, and they shall smoke. Cast forth lightning and scatter them, shoot out thine arrows and destroy them. Send thine hand from above, rescue me and deliver me out of great waters, from the hand of strangers, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and whose right hand is a right hand of falsehood. I will sing a new song unto thee, O God, upon a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings, will I sing praises unto thee. It is he that giveth salvation unto kings, who delivereth David his servant from the hurtful sword. Rescue me, and deliver me from the hand of strangers, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and whose right hand is a right hand of falsehood, that our sons may be as plants full grown in their youth, that our daughters may be as cornerstones, polished after the similitude of a palace, that our garners may be full, affording all manner of store, that our sheep may bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our streets, that our oxen may be strong to labor, that there be no breaking in, nor going out, that there be no complaining in our streets. Happy is that people for whom such is the case, happy is that people whose God is the Lord. Psalm 144 is a beautiful expression of praise, gratitude, and trust in God's protection and provision. Let's delve into its verses to draw out some key themes and insights for personal devotion. Verse 1. Praise for God's provision. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war, and my fingers for battle. This verse begins with acknowledging God as a source of strength and preparation. The psalmist recognizes that God equips and prepares him for challenges, symbolized here by warfare. In our lives, this can be interpreted as God preparing us for spiritual battles, equipping us with strength and wisdom. Verses 2-4, God's protection and care. My steadfast love and my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield and he in whom I take refuge, who subdues peoples under me. These verses describe God in multiple roles: protector, deliverer, and refuge. The psalmist finds security in God amidst enemies and challenges. This reminds us to trust in God's protection and to seek refuge in Him during times of trouble. Verses 5-8, humanity's fragility and God's greatness. Bow your heavens, O Lord, and come down. Touch the mountains so that they smoke. Flash forth the lightning and scatter them, send out your arrows and rout them. Stretch out your hand from on high, rescue me and deliver me. Here, the psalmist acknowledges human frailty and God's supremacy. He calls on God's intervention with vivid imagery of divine power over nature and enemies. This reflects our dependence on God's mighty acts and His ability to intervene in our lives. Verses 9-11, gratitude for God's blessings. I will sing a new song to you, O God, upon a 10-stringed harp I will play to you, who gives victory to kings, who rescues David his servant from the cruel sword. The psalmist expresses gratitude through music, celebrating God's faithfulness and deliverance. This encourages us to worship God with joyful hearts, acknowledging His victories and blessings in our lives. Verses 12-15, prayers for prosperity and peace. May our sons in their youth be like plants full grown, our daughters like corner pillars cut for the structure of a palace. May our granaries be full, providing all kinds of produce. May our sheep bring forth thousands and 10,000s in our fields. May our cattle be heavy with young, suffering no mishap or failure in bearing. Blessed are the people to whom such blessings fall. Blessed are the people whose God is the Lord. The psalm concludes with prayers for prosperity and peace, reflecting the desire for God's blessings upon His people. It emphasizes that true blessedness comes from aligning with God and living according to His ways. Application for personal devotion. Trust in God's protection. Like the psalmist, acknowledge God as your rock and refuge in times of challenge. Gratitude and worship. Use music and praise to express thankfulness for God's faithfulness and blessings. Prayer for God's provision. Bring your needs and desires before God, trusting in His ability to provide abundantly. Seeking God's will. Align your life with God's purposes, recognizing that true blessing comes from following Him. Psalm 144 is a reminder of God's sovereignty, protection, and provision in our lives. It encourages us to trust Him fully, worship Him wholeheartedly, and seek His guidance in all aspects of life.